If you are looking to step up your skincare routine with a product that offers a bigger, more powerful dose of active ingredients than your usual facial cleanser or moisturizer, then adding a face serum to your skincare routine may be the answer. When it comes to choosing a face serum, it's important to recognize that there are different types of serums, as well as specific ingredients to look for based on your skincare goals. I know that there's a lot of options out there and that it can be overwhelming. So on today's video, I'm going to show you my top serum recommendations for anti-aging, skin brightening, hydration, antioxidants, preventing acne, and serums to improve skin texture. So what is a serum? So serums are topical skincare products that contains concentrated amount of active ingredients. So since serum contains a larger amount of active molecules in it, it can penetrate the skin surface better. And it's more effective than just using a cleanser and a moisturizer. Also, due to the higher concentration of actives in it, it typically takes a shorter amount of time to see visible results when you add serum into your skincare routine. So let's get started, and let's start with anti-aging serums. So anti-aging serums encourage skin renewal and collagen production, and this type of serums often include retinol, or bakuchi oil, and sometimes you can see these ingredients together like retinol and bakuchi oil or retinol and bakuchi oil, and sometimes it has a percentage of retinol, a small percentage of retinol, and then a small percentage of bakuchi oil. And these are the serums that I would recommend for anti-aging. So the first serum that I would recommend for anti-aging is this one. This is the Retinol Intense Reactivating Serum by Some By Me. So this serum has 0.1% retinol, 1 ppm retinol, and 5,000 ppm bakuchi oil. I highly recommend this Korean serum because I find that this is a very beginner-friendly retinol serum. I'm actually scared of trying retinol on my face. I actually heard a lot of scary stories about retinol with having their skin peeling, having redness. I was really scared, but this one didn't cause any redness on my skin. It also didn't make my skin peel, so it's very gentle on the skin. And this serum also didn't cause my skin to purge. It has a very mild scent, and as I've mentioned before, it didn't irritate my skin. It's also fast absorbing, and my skin feels very soft after I use this. I have to remind you though that the key to using retinol effectively is to just use a pea-sized amount of the serum, and also start using retinol serums once a week. And then when your skin got used to it, you can start using this 3 times a week or every other day. Now, if you really don't like using retinol, or you have sensitivities to retinol, or sometimes you want an anti-aging serum that wouldn't clash with your other actives, like say your AHA, BHA, I have a great alternative for you. So this one is the Skin House Wrinkle Supreme Serum. This one has Korean fermented red ginseng and Panax ginseng to boost collagen production. It also has 9 potent mushrooms to firm and lift the skin. So this serum goes on clear and blends smoothly. I have to warn you though that on initial application, it can feel a little sticky, and it does take a little bit of time to absorb onto your skin. So what I usually do is apply it on my skin and do little tapping motion on my face to let it absorb. And when I use this, after putting it on, I would dry my hair or do something else before I put on my moisturizer. It doesn't really cause any peeling, but it is quite sticky. So I find that I have to wait for about 2 to 3 minutes before applying my moisturizer on. If you want your skin to be more firm and more elastic without using retinol, I highly recommend this one.
Before I have the serum on, with serum on, and you cannot, I'm smiling and you cannot see my wrinkles.
Now let's move on to skin brightening serums. So skin brightening serums often includes a chock full of antioxidants and pigment fighting ingredients to improve one's skin tone. And for skin brightening, I would recommend this green tangerine Vitamin C Dark Spot Care Serum from Goodal. This is a very viral Korean vitamin serum. Even the beautiful Madison Beer can be seen using this K-Beauty Vitamin C serum. So this one has 70% fresh green tangerine extract, 4% niacinamide, and arbutin. So green tangerine are potent antioxidants and have 10 times more vitamin C than lemons. So this serum can improve dark spots and post-acne hyperpigmentation while also tackling the formation of new ones that have yet to surface. I find that when using this vitamin C serum, you can actually see visible results within 2 to 3 weeks of use. But I know that not all viral products are actually effective for everyone. And I know that some people can be sensitive to linalool or limonene, which this serum has. So a great alternative if you have sensitivities to those ingredients is this Axis Y Dark Spot Correcting Glow Serum. This one has 5% niacinamide that helps reduce the appearance of dark spots and refines the skin's texture for a brighter, smoother complexion. This one is a very, very gentle serum, and I really love the texture of this serum. Every time I apply it on my skin, it feels like applying velvet onto my skin. It feels super smooth on the skin. But I find that this serum works slower compared to the Vita C Green Tangerine Serum. So I find that with this serum, I can see results within 2 to 3 weeks. But with this serum, I find that I can see visible results after a month or longer. I've also heard people using these two serums together. I have not tried it yet, but I can actually see them working well together. Okay, so now let's move on to hydrating serums. So hydrating serums usually contain the famous hyaluronic acid, which is a molecule that physically binds water into the skin, so your skin will look more fresh, plump, and hydrated. So if you have dehydrated skin, I would highly recommend the Torden Dive-In Serum. So as you can tell, this is one of my favorite hydrating serum. I'm almost halfway there with using this. I find that this serum is perfect for humid summer. For very dry, cold winter, I would recommend another serum, but let's get back to this serum. So this one has 5D complex hyaluronic acid and D-panthenol to deeply hydrate. It also soothes irritation and enhances the skin's moisture level for intensely hydrated, glowing skin. So this serum is very light. It can really absorb onto your skin very quickly. It almost feels like water with like a slight gel texture. So it's like a watery gel texture. Again, it's very light. You can see that it quickly absorbs onto my skin and it's very hydrating. And I think that this will be perfect for people with dry and sensitive skin. If hyaluronic acid does not work for you and you find that even if you put on hyaluronic acid, you're still dehydrated, a good alternative is to use this serum. This is Eunice's Beta-Glucan Power Moisture Serum. So the active ingredient in this serum is beta-glucan, which I find is the best alternative for hyaluronic acid. This serum contains naturally derived beta-glucan and it's extracted from mushrooms. So beta-glucan acts as a humectant and it's clinically proven to be 20% more hydrating than hyaluronic acid. So it keeps your skin very hydrated but also prevent moisture loss, so it keeps your skin very plump. So as I've mentioned before, I find that the Torden Dive-In Serum or hyaluronic serum in general is perfect for those summer humid weather. But when it comes to cold, dry winter, when your skin gets very crazy because of that constant furnace heat, I think that adding a beta-glucan serum is best for you. So this serum is not as quick absorbing as the Torden Dive-In Serum or compared to other hyaluronic acid serum. As you can tell, it's still there. But I don't mind it because I really love the hydration that it gives my skin. So now let's move on to serums for acne-prone skin or sensitive skin. I noticed with Korean skincare, there's really not one product that says this is for pimples. Like, with Western skincare products, there are a lot of skincare products out there that is specific for acne. And there's a lot of Western products out there that you can just use to spot treat pimples. But I find that with Korean serums or Korean skincare in general, the main focus is to make your skin barrier healthy. So while Western skincare focuses on getting rid of blemishes in a short period of time, Korean skincare focuses on a softer, more healing approach of curing the skin barrier and really fixing the root cause of the problem. So let's talk about the skin barrier. So the skin barrier is the outer layer of your skin. It's dead, it's not alive. It's made up of dead cells, lipids, and proteins, and also fats, and those really protect your skin from the environment. And the rest of our skin is a living organism. So the skin barrier's role is to keep those living organisms well protected from anything that could harm it. So it works to keep the water in and those infectious bacteria or chemicals out. So if your skin barrier is compromised, then you'll start seeing skin irritation, skin infections, and acne. So if acne is your concern, I would suggest using this serum from Farmstay. This is their Tea Tree Biome Calming Ampule. So this serum has tea tree oil, which has the ability to significantly improve mild to moderate acne with no serious side effects. It also has Centella asiatica extract. And while this ingredient doesn't fight the actual bacteria itself, many acne are triggered and worsened by inflammation. And the side effects of acne can lead to acne scarring and dark marks from post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. And with Centella asiatica's ability to reduce inflammation, strengthen the skin, and prevent UV damage, it's beneficial for inflammatory acne, as well as reducing and protecting the skin from the marks and scarring in the aftermath of acne. It also has madecassoside, which is a component of Centella asiatica plant. Madecassoside is actually a very popular skincare ingredient now in Korea in treating acne and blemishes. So madecassoside speed up skin cell production, so this ingredient aids in wound healing and skin damage. Another serum that I would recommend for people with acne-prone skin is this Thiam Vitamin B3 Serum. So this serum mainly contains 10% niacinamide and 2% arbutin. So niacinamide, also known as vitamin B3, offers several benefits that makes it a great addition to any acne-prone individual's skincare routine. So niacinamide can regulate excess sebum production, so it can also minimize the look of your pores. It also has anti-inflammatory properties that can help soothe irritated skin and reduce the redness associated with acne. I find that it absorbs very quickly and it's not sticky at all. I have to warn you though that since this one has a high percentage of niacinamide in it, it can cause purging to some people, so just be mindful of that. But purging usually just takes a week and it should clear up. If it lasts more than that, then you're better off with this serum because this is more gentle. So now let's move on to free radical fighting serums. I find that antioxidant serums are great for all skin types, and it should be used by everyone no matter what your skin concern is. And for this category, I would recommend this Manyo Bifida Biome Complex Ampule. I think I've featured this serum countless times on my past videos. I really love this Korean serum. So this one has a lot of antioxidant ingredients. It also has Edelweiss stem cell extract. It also has copper tripeptide, caffeine, green tea, cacao seed extract. So this serum is very, very versatile. This is actually very comparable to a high-end, well-known Western skincare serum. But with this one, you can get it for half the price. I really recommend this serum. Now, if your skin concern is texture, I really recommend this. This one really helped me with my skin texture, and I find that this can also help in minimizing your pores. And this is the Numbazin number 3 Skin Softening Serum. So this one has 21% galactomyces. So galactomyces contains vitamins, minerals, and other amazing compounds. And when used topically, this ingredient also helps to brighten your skin tone, minimize pores and wrinkles, reduce inflammation, and create a more elastic complexion. This one also has 40% bifida. So bifida can strengthen the cell and the lipids that make up the skin barrier. So this also helps in moisture retention and decreases transepidermal water loss. So this serum is very watery and very light. And this one is not sticky at all, and it can absorb pretty quickly onto the skin. I find that when I was using this serum, my skin also got a little more firmer and a little more even. This is actually my second bottle because this is one of my favorite Korean serum of all times. So those are my top Korean serum recommendations. But now let's talk about how you can incorporate serums into your routine and how to use a serum. So the best way to use a serum is to use it as a base layer before your heavier skincare products like your moisturizer or your sunscreen. So you can use a face serum once or twice a day after cleansing and after toning your skin. So how often you apply a serum really depends on your goals. So anti-pigmentation and antioxidant serums really works best when applied in the morning. So this helps protect your skin against environmental assaults and free radical production produced by light, including UV and high energy visible light. Meanwhile, anti-aging serums are often best suited for nighttime application. So this allows the ingredients to work with your body's circadian rhythm for skin repair and turnover. Hydrating serums, on the other hand, for drier skin can be applied twice daily to help your skin get more dewy and more moisturized. And here are my tips to get the most out of your face serum. So you should always apply your skincare product from thinnest to thickest. So most serums works best when applied as the first layer in direct contact with your skin after you've used a cleanser. But if the active ingredient in your face serum is quite irritating or drying, you can apply it over another product to create that buffering effect. For example, if you're using retinol, you can use a sandwich method with it. So with the sandwich method, after cleansing, after toning, you can apply a thin amount of your moisturizer. So this can serve as your buffer and then your retinol. And then after that, you can seal your retinol with another layer of moisturizer. So that's it, dolls. If you find this video informative and helpful, please don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell because on my next video, I'll be featuring my top Korean essences. So watch out for that. Thank you so much, dolls, again for watching. I'll see you on my next one.